All right, our last part of the foldable is expressions involving exponents. I've written a little thing up here because in order for us to complete the expressions, I want you to use the order of operations. We call it PEMDAS, or some of you might know it as please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So with the P for please, it's parentheses. Okay, excuse is our exponents, and this is the order that you need to solve. Then the next one, the M, is going to be your multiply. D is divide. A is add. And S, subtract. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you just have the multiply and divide left, you're just going to work left to right. That's only if those two are left, okay? Just like we read left to right. And then if all that's left is adding and subtracting, you're going to work with that left to right. If that's the only thing left, okay? All right, so let's go and move on and do some of these examples. So I see a couple things going on here, and what we need to do is I want you to refer back to the orange paper that we discussed in the last video. I want you to know that we have to do a couple different operations before we can even solve. When I look at this, it says 3 to the negative 2. Ladies and gentlemen, you know that I cannot have a negative exponent. So this is really 1 over 3 squared times 2 squared times 4 to the 0, right? So 1 over 3 squared, I know is 3 times 3, so that's 9. So 1 over 9. 2 times 2 is 4. And then anything to the 0 power, which we discussed in the other orange foldable or orange paper, I know that 4 to the 0 is 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So now I need to multiply. Well, this is really saying 1 over 9 times 4 over 1. So this is going to be 4 over 9 times 1. And 4 over 9 times 1 is, guess what? 4 over 9. All right? So far, so good? Okay, let's look at our next one. I don't have any parentheses, but I do have exponents. So I have 6 squared, which does not mean 6 times 2. It means 6 times 6, which I know is 36. Then I'm going to put my subtraction sign. 3 squared, which is 3 times 3, is 9. And then I'm going to put my plus sign, and then I have 1 to the negative 1, which means what, guys? 1 over 1, okay? 36 minus 9 is what, ladies and gentlemen? 7, okay? And 1 divided by 1 is really just what? 1. So 27 plus 1, my answer is 28. All right, we are going to do some examples on page 19 together, so check out the next video.